The weeks-long government shutdown is over, but as we report tonight, it wasn't the only source of uncertainty for food banks this year. Alex Littlehales reports on how federal policies in recent months have contributed to a food assistance loss for the region. Alex.
Well, as one food bank CEO told me today, people across the country and right here in Hampton Roads have been on what he's called an emotional roller coaster when it comes to the concept of food security. All day we have been, as you can see, highlighting our Neighbors Helping Neighbors food drive, but we can also report tonight how federal decisions, as you had just mentioned, well before this effort have contributed to a loss of food assistance for the area. Food banks both across the country and in your backyard may still be figuring out how to account for a food supply shortfall.
Any food bank CEO understands that there are going to be times when resources go down, things have to change. But the reality of it is that it was cut after it was already promised.
This year, the Trump administration cut hundreds of millions of dollars in food assistance funding through what's called TFAP, or the Emergency Food Assistance Program. It's a program allowing food banks, like the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia and Eastern Shore, to bid on surplus food.
And then the USDA provides bonus opportunities for us to secure food that is basically oversourced around the country, and so they need a way to get that food to us.
But for Chris Tan, that means 3 food supply shipments this May and June that were supposed to come never did, totaling $400,000 in lost food.
So the shipment is coming, and now it's not. And food banks don't have the power to kind of shift their resources that quickly.
And on the peninsula.
But we did not have any forewarning that the USDA commodities were going to be cut.
Bob Latvis says the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank lost even more.
And in total, of all the shipments that we had canceled, ones that were up for bid by the USDA but were not accepted, so in total it was about $700,000 that went away in terms of cost for food.
So in total, $1.1 million worth of canceled food shipments have hit Hampton Roads so far. Yeah, it is worth noting that both of these food banks that we talked to today get between 12 to 33% of their food supply from resources through the federal government, which means any shortfalls in those categories mean that they need to be made up somewhere else. Reporting, I'm Alex Littlehales for 13 News Now.